Hello everyone and welcome back to Brickified. With the 100-year anniversary of Disney, what better time to take a look at and give you my thoughts and opinions on the top 10 best Disney-themed LEGO sets ever released. Let's get into it. At number 10 we have set 43179 Mickey and Minnie Mouse Buildable Characters. Nah, while these are pretty good, I actually have something else here for number 10, and that is set 41150 Moana's Ocean Voyage from 2017. This set retailed for $40 US with a little over 300 pieces. The raft is really well done and quite sizable, and I really love the Maui Big Fig in this set. You also get Moana, of course, which is a mini doll, and while I do not like mini dolls, more of a minifigure man myself, most Disney sets are mini doll based, so it is what it is. There's also a lot of Easter eggs and play features from the movie, like the hilarious rooster Hey Hey, love that guy, the little coconut pirates, which were great, and the heart of Tafiti, which can turn the fire monster back into her nature-loving form. All in all, this is a great playset, and I think it hits enough of the details from the movie to earn a spot in my top 10. Before I move on to number 9, I wanted to throw out a disclaimer that Disney is a huge company, of course, and now owns many intellectual properties. So for this list, I will not consider themes like Star Wars or Marvel. I will, however, throw in a single Pixar set, but no more spoilers. At number 9, I have set 43202, the Encanto Madrigal house from 2021. I really like this set because 1, the movie was excellent, and 2, it's just a great looking house facade with a lot of great contrasting colors. It really grabs your eye. I think the price point at $60 was also the right choice for this sort of set, and if you wanted to, you could buy multiple and modularize it for a LEGO city. It does have mini dolls, which I do not prefer, but overall it is a great display set that has a lot of movement built in for play as well. I will say I was considering putting the Frozen Castle at number 9, thinking it was a $160 retail, but looking at it at its current price of $220 freaking dollars, I just couldn't do that. The castle is cool, but I don't know, it just doesn't look as good as I recalled from memory, kind of bland. So definitely for me, the Encanto Madrigal house takes the cake for number 9. At number 8, we have set 40478, the Mini Disney Castle from 2021. I like this set because not everyone has the room to display another version of the castle coming up later in this list. So at $40, you get a nice micro-scale display piece to show off your Disney pride. This is the 50th year anniversary of Cinderella's castle at Walt Disney World, Florida. And overall, I like the colors that were used, and you do get a classic Mickey Mouse figure, which is a plus. At number 7, we have an absolute classic, and that is set 21317 Steamboat Willie from 2019. This is, of course, based on the 1928 Disney animated short of the same name, and this set recreates it faithfully in my opinion. I like that it's something quite different in that it's based on something very, very old, which is rare for LEGO to do. And it's in all black and white, which is accurate and the right decision for the set. $90 retail was a bit much, but I can just hear the music now. At number 6, we have set 76832, the Lightyear XL-15 Spaceship from 2022. This ship is awesome because it comes in at a great price point at $50, and it's like a mini Star Wars UCS set since it comes with a full display stand and plaque. It is also a great playset too, with some great minifigures that have a lot of detail. It's a sturdy build that looks good, very accurate to the source material, so yeah, it earns a spot here at number 6 on my list. At number 5, we have set 21326 Winnie the Pooh from 2021. This set ranked rather high in my LEGO Ideas ranked video, which you should check out if you're interested after finishing this video, and there's no difference here. It is a great set with excellent minifigures and great interior details. But as I mentioned in my other video, I do think the price point is right at $100, but I wish it was a tad bit bigger. Like maybe 20% larger, and I personally would be fine with a slightly higher price at that size for this particular set. Overall, it's a set that brings back a lot of joyful memories from my childhood. At number 4, we have set 43217, the Up House, coming in 2023. Just like the next entry in our list, this is a movie that my wife and I watch almost on a yearly basis because we love it. We love Doug, the talking dog, and we imagine our golden retriever Jack sounds like Doug, and we talk for him sometimes. It's okay, guys. It's a totally normal thing to talk for your dog. Anyway, this set has not been officially released, and I do not like showing leaks, but I think this list would be flawed without it, knowing that it's coming. And it should be coming out on April 1st, hopefully that's not a joke, and retail for around $60 US. But overall, it looks really good. The only criticism I can spot as of now is that the balloons could have been maybe just a tad bit more, substantial, but I can understand why they aren't. At number 3, we have set 21303
Walle.
from 2015. Walle is technically Pixar branded and a Lego Ideas theme, but Disney purchased Pixar in 2006 and Walle came out in 2008. So it counts for me as Disney on my list. Just like the movie Up, my wife and I love this movie and watch it almost on a yearly basis. I unfortunately do not own this set because it was released and retired in my Lego Dark Ages while I was broke and in college. I plan to pick it up eventually, but the price fluctuates around $250 to $400 on eBay. And that's kind of a lot for a $60 set, but shows that others love it just as much as I do. Just not making its way in the number 1 spot, at number 2 we have set 71040, the Disney Castle from 2016. And yes, this one was very difficult to not have at number 1 because it's epic. I do own this set. I purchased it like 4 months ago before retirement, but unfortunately I have not built it yet because I'm still waiting on putting together my Lego city and the mills plates being built for this massive castle. So just looking from the outside in, I can say it looks amazing and has a lot of details on the exterior and a lot of classic Easter eggs on the interior. Overall, this thing measures like 30 inches high, and it's also a bit deep or thick at 12 inches, which is another reason I haven't built it because it commands its own space as a centerpiece. It would hang off my IKEA Billy shelves by like 2 inches, which isn't ideal. But anyway, I really wanted to put this one at number 1 because I do think it's the most iconic and epic Lego Disney set ever released, but I do have one grievance about it, which I will get to in a moment. But that's when I remembered about my number 1 pick, and that is set 71044, the Disney train station from 2019. If you all have watched my Lego Ideas ranking video, which I mentioned earlier, then you may remember that in late 2019 is when I came out of my Lego Dark Ages. And I started small with Lego Star Wars and some Harry Potter, and then in late 2021, early 2022, I kind of switched my collection and desires to Lego city building, so I own all the modulars now. But at the time in 2019, I could not fathom spending $329 retail on this thing. But now, sadly, I do it all the time, and I really hate that I missed this one at retail. Which is probably why it's number 1 on this list, because it's like the one that got away, or I guess retired before I got smart with my collecting. Anyway, this set is awesome because it is based on the real Disney train station that is present at the park. And I love that you get a huge modular style building and a completely awesome and classic looking train set in one. This set really fits into the Lego Modulars theme more so than the Disney Castle at the number 2 spot, and I think that is why I placed it here. Both aren't fully technically modular because they are open back buildings, more towards a dollhouse style build, but ultimately it got top spot here because the Disney Castle failed to put in my boy Goofy. Like damn, how could you do that to my boy? Anyway, jokes aside, I'm actually really mad about Goofy though. I just feel that yes, the Disney Castle will always be a core memory in a child's heart that gets a chance to go to Disney World, but I also feel that there's something special about the train station and that it's one of the first things you see at the park. So it's like your first experience entering the park and you actually get to ride it, which is a really cool thing to build the train that you've actually been on. Ultimately, these two sets go hand in hand. And on any given day, other than the day of recording this video, the castle could be number 1. But those are my thoughts. What are your thoughts? I would love to hear what you have to say in the comments down below. And while you're down there, let me know what your top 3 Disney sets are. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel. It would really mean the world to me and it would really help me out on my YouTube journey. And as always guys, remember to keep building and thanks for watching.